Lulu, what's wrong?
BCPD, anybody aboard?
Ahoy, matey. Hey, don't shoot, you scurvy dog. I'm unarmed.
What are you doing here?
Captain in the ship. What are you doing here?
Well, we got a call. The hottest star drifted in out of the fog, which is kind of strange because I thought she was anchored to Cassadine Island.
Well, she was, but the WSB tugged her over to New York. I took over, brought her up the seaboard and down the St. Lawrence.
Wow, that's commitment.
Well, I'm fond of her.
I thought you said she was cursed.
She was. But I figure since Helena is finally dead, my impulse to send her to the bottom of the Atlantic would be a terrible waste of a good old tub.
That's just as well. Lulu put a lot of her efforts into this boat and the business. She'll be happy to see it waiting for her.
How is Lulu? Any improvement?
Nope, she's still shacked up with Milo Giambetti.
I was doing crunches when I heard you scream.
Sorry if I broke your concentration.
It's okay. It's all right. You said something, though. It sounded like, let me go. What happened?
I'm not sure. I think it was Stavros. Oh, God.
It's gonna be okay.
Well, that is very disappointing. I mean, I thought spending time with you was gonna trigger some memories.
Well, you know, to give her credit, she tried. She came with me to one of Maxie's appointments.
Really? And nothing? Seeing Maxie, listening to the heartbeat, still nothing?
You know what? There was a moment. I looked in her eyes, I saw a glimmer of recognition, and I thought I was going to try and build on it, and so we got interrupted, and it was gone.
So there was just that one time at the hospital?
No, there was another time at the floating rib, and maybe one or two other times other than that, but the same thing happens. I think she's going to recognize me and remember stuff, and then we get interrupted.
Well, it sounds to me like you're gonna have to be proactive, son.
What do you mean, talk about the past? Show her pictures? I've been there, done that.
It's not rocket science. If she's that close to advancement, you need to get her alone and advance her.
I'm sorry. I'm such a mess. I'm sorry.
Hey, you should see me after a week without Pilates.
Did you just tease me?
You're shocked, right?
Yeah.
I usually get a little bashful around you.
Why?
Because you're you.
Oh, that's just it. I'm not.
That's probably why you're having these nightmares. Hey, I remember one time, I had this awful dream. I went to Kelly's and ate 2 double cheeseburgers and a whole plate of fries.
This is a bad dream.
Oh, it's the worst. I had to do a 3-day juice fast just to cleanse my brain. But I'm sure your nightmare was much more serious.
I mean, we're assuming this was a dream. It might have been a memory.
Wow, Luke, get her alone. Have some alone time. What a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, just a suggestion.
No, it's a great one. Get her alone, and I'm positive she would remember something about our life together. But the problem is she won't set foot in the loft. Not only that, we don't get more than 5 minutes of time alone together.
I'm troubled by this defeatist attitude of yours, son.
I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated. I promise you I am not. I will do whatever it takes for the rest of my life to try and get her back, but the problem is she is so stubborn.
Yeah. That part of her personality, at least, is intact.
Yeah, I keep pushing. I'm going to push her away. I need to find moments. I need to pick specific times where I find an opening.
All right, look. The last time I checked, you can't bring a seagoing vessel into this harbor without the owner signing for a slip. You're a cop. Bring her down here, tie her up in red tape, and get to reminiscing.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
You're welcome.
So, you think it was a memory?
It had to be more than a dream, right? How could I just conjure something like that up with nothing to base it on?
Let's just break it down and see if we can figure it out. You were yelling at someone to let you go. Any idea who that was?
No, just some man. He was dragging me up onto the deck. He was carrying me, and I wanted him to let me go. God, it had to be a memory, right? What did that bastard Stavros do to me?
It'll come back. You have to be patient.
Well, you know, I know next to nothing about myself, but I'm pretty sure that patient is not my best event.
You have to remember the brain is just, it's part of your body. And the body always takes its time.
Well, how much time? Because I feel like I'm stuck in limbo right now. It sounds so selfish. After everything you've done, I'm sorry. You've let me crash here, and you're so generous and sensitive, and Milo, you are a really good friend.
It's nice having you here. It's also nice being your friend. You're so nice.
You should get that.
Right. Get a grip, Gene Betty.
Do you ever wear clothes?
Sorry, I was about to get dressed.
Hi.
Relax, I'm not here to be your tour guide on some trip down memory lane. I'm here on police business.
Should I call Miss Davis and have her meet us at the station?
No, Milo, not this time. It's not about you. I'm here for Lulu.
Okay, I'll just throw some more clothes on.
It's about your boat.
I have a boat.
Yeah, the Cassadines commandeered it to take it out of the country with you on it. And the government wants to bring it back, but, you know, there's papers to sign and damages and you know, repairs to assess, all that stuff.
Now.
Yeah, no. I mean, your boat is damaged. It's unattended. It's you know, it's a public hazard.
Right, and that's my responsibility.
Well, it's your boat. It says so on the registry. I mean, you can't just, you know, push this off on someone else.
How will I find the boat that I don't remember having?
It's cool. I'll take you to it. It's no problem. It'll be painless, I promise.
Okay.
Have you had breakfast? I can make you an egg white omelet.
Milo, what do you think is going on here?
I'm just trying to be polite to a visitor, is all.
Am I keeping my wife from her family?
Just giving her a place to stay, Dante.
And that better be all you're giving her.
What does that mean?
It means you're a nice guy, Milo. And I think you had the best of intentions when you started this whole thing, but I also know you've had a thing for Lulu for as long as I've known you. And suddenly, you're her hero. The only person she'll voluntarily spend any time with.
Just being a friend. Trying.
Yeah? Then think what happens when she does remember. Don't take advantage of her.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
This is mine.
You are the owner or proprietor. Says so on the deed.
Okay, where are the damages you were talking about?
Here.
That little scratch?
Well, if you follow the trajectory, you'll see there's a bullet embedded right here.
A bullet?
Yeah, there was some shooting.
Okay, I'll bite. Why was there some shooting on my boat?
Well, you were kidnapped, and your parents and we gave chase. But I'm talking, this is in the middle of the ocean at this point. So your parents get on board, they're searching for you. Helena's guys get to them pretty quickly. I swim over from the WSB vessel that was...
Wait, this is in the middle of the ocean that you're swimming?
Yeah, they had to stay at a range. So I get on board and start recon. Helena's guys start shooting. I get the drop on him. Have the old lady at gunpoint for a minute or two. Long enough for your parents to find your brother Ethan. And then they outnumbered me and threw me overboard.
So you're saying that you almost died? For me?
I would do anything for you. Anyway, that is how you got bullets on your boat.
Sounds like quite the adventure.
And strangely enough, it's not the most memorable moment I've had on this deck.
That's a setup for something, right?
No, not at all. What are you talking about?
No, what? Please? You are totally trying to bait me. You
No.
want me to ask.
No, I don't. Let's go finish the tour.
Okay,
I'll show
no,
you your
fine.
office
Okay, I
and
want to
this-
know. What is the most memorable thing that happened to you on this deck?
We had our first kiss.
You. Our first kiss happened on this boat.
Yeah, it did. Actually, pretty much right where we're standing now.
So, how did this kiss happen? I mean, what led up to it? Were we on some romantic date and then you brought me out on the boat?
No, we weren't even on a date. You barely even knew me.
But I kissed you anyway, so you're saying that I was easy.
Oh, believe me, that kiss was anything but easy.
Then what happened?
Your brother was cheating me at cards and you put a stop to it, and I wanted to thank you. Wait,
Please just stop following me.
I just wanted to thank you
For what?
for proving me right. I had this gut feeling that you liked me.
Yeah, since when?
Since your brother, interesting accent by the way, conned me and you called him on a scam. Why would you do that if you found me so repugnant?
Because Ethan had it coming to him.
You're still mad at him for beating me up with Lucky?
Oh, no. No, I mean, believe it or not, this actually has nothing to do with you.
Oh, yeah, well, either way, yeah, I would have been out next week, Smoke Money, if you hadn't stepped in, and I owe you, and all flirting aside, I want to show you my gratitude. That's how my mother raised me. Do you like ice cream?
Forget it. You are not taking me out for ice cream for stopping my brother.
Well, I guess I could just kiss you instead.
Oh, yeah, no, sure. Yeah, when hell freezes over. Wow. Was I a bitch or what?
You were a challenge.
Oh, yeah, let me guess. Just one you couldn't resist.
Oh, you were definitely irresistible. But you've been hurt. You had your guard up, and you didn't know me from Adam, which coincidentally you still don't.
I guess what they say is true. Those that don't know their history are doomed to repeat it. Here I am, being a bitch to you again.
It's okay. I mean, it's cool. I got you to kiss me before. I'll get you to do it again.
Yeah, how? How did you get from when hell freezes over to a kiss?
Well, I'm not saying it was easy. You were very stubborn. You didn't want to give in, but you were drawn to me.
No, really.
No, like you couldn't keep your eyes off me. It was the kind of thing where you asked me to leave so many times that it became very obvious that you really wanted me to stay.
There was no chance that you were just, I don't know, seeing what you wanted to.
You liked me a lot, and we both knew you wanted me to work for it.
It.
The kiss and pretty much everything that happened
Okay,
after
yeah,
that.
No. Let's just stick with the kiss for the moment.
All right, so like I said, it wasn't easy. You were being very tough, you know, but I cracked that shell and you melted.
And I melted.
Yeah.
Oh! What, do those lines really work?
You like those lines. You find them adorable, actually.
Oh, really? Are you sure that I wasn't just attracted to your bashfulness and innate modesty?
That, but more to do with my good looks and charm and sincerity.
Right, so did you just keep spouting cheesy pickup lines until you finally wore me down?
Yeah, you could say I was persistent.
Oh, well, there's a surprise. So, what happened?